Welcome everyone to Clubek 9. My name is Harry, and today we're going to be teaching how to use the trading view for RoyalQ. Okay, now when it comes to when you're new to RoyalQ, you want to determine your own margin calls, or your upline will probably want to synchronize you with any strategist on RoyalQ. And most of the times you will find yourself in floating loss, and you want to learn how this thing is being done. Then you might probably want to consider understanding how the trading view works, because with this you will be able to determine your margin calls. Now don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you find this content wonderful, and so it will go viral for more people to watch. So thank you. Let's quickly dive into this section. So on this trading view, we're going to be learning understanding the candles and how they form. Okay, download the trading view app, create a watch list. Okay, I guess we have that twice. Okay, then tool you need, then create your margin calls. Okay, so these are basic things you need, and it's very simple to understand. So let's quickly understand how the candles are being formed. So can you see this? We have the green bullish candle, and we also have the red bearish candle. Now at the top, when you see this line, okay, that is where the highest price that the candle got to at that particular time frame. It depends. It might be 15 minutes, it might be 30 minutes, it might be 1 hour, it might be 2 hours, 4 hours, or 1 day. But I will show us how everything is being formed. Okay, then this is the closing area, which is this. This is the closing area. Okay, this line you're seeing here, this is the closing area coming. So this place, that's the closing area there. As you can see, the arrow pointing to that area. Okay, then this is the body, as it implies. This is the body. Okay, then this is the open, where the market starts. Okay, at the time, if you are on 1 hour candle, by the next hour the candle is starting from this place. Okay, then the low, this is the lowest price for this candle. So it's very simple. These are just the basic things you need to know. So what is the difference between the red and the green candle? The difference is, if buyers are more than sellers within that time frame, then to show green. Now if sellers are more than the buyers, it will show the red candles. So that is how everything's being formed. This is what you need to know. Every other thing, don't stress yourself. Now these candles, we have different patterns of candles, and you can see the way they formed. They form based on the push of demand and supply. Okay, so we have the bearish or the bullish candle. So each of them, by the time they form, can you see the way the trend looks? Can you see the trend? You see it comes ups, and down. Okay, so that is how it's being formed, and you can see this is the up candle, and this is the down candle. Okay, and this is shadow. Okay, and this is doji. Okay, just understand it, just know it the way it is, and you don't need to stress yourself. So as you can also see how everything is being formed. Okay, then we're going to enter a live section where you see how the candles are being formed every seconds, every minute. Okay, now let's download the app. So go to your Play Store, type trading view. Okay, search. Can you see it? That is it over there. So because I already have the trading view on my phone, so it will tell me to open. Okay, it will tell me to open here, but yours will be showing download if you're downloading for the first time. So let's open. Yeah, so when you download, after your download, this is what you will see. Okay, and these are not the things we want to see. So let's quickly create our own watch list. Yes. So number one thing you want to do is to delete all this. Can you see? Just slide left and delete. Slide left, delete. Slide left, delete all. It's very simple. Just do that. Okay, that's all. That's all. So what we want to build our own watch lists based on all the coins we have on RoyalQ. Okay, so just click on the plus sign here. Can you see that? Click on the plus sign. Then you want to add Bitcoin. I guess it's coming here. Then make sure that it's BINANCE or HUOBI, depending on which of them you're trading, which of the exchanges you're using. But we're using BINANCE. Okay, so it's added. You want to add Ethereum. Ethereum is there already. Just click. You want to add BNB. USDT. Okay, that's it. So make sure it's BNB USDT Binance. Okay, click. So let's just try and build more. Let's get more on board. ADA USDT. So click. Let's build more. BCH. Click. So can you see? So everything will be adding up on your watch list. Then let's add HBAR. Yes, can you see that? Okay. So this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. You can do for all the coins. Just add all the lists. It will be very long, but it's fine. So now what we want to do next is let's check our list. Okay, we've already created our watch list. Then the next thing is to determine our tool. Okay, then let's click on Bitcoin. Yes, as you can see, this is how it looks. Okay, this is how, so you can move the screen back and forward. Okay, so let's quickly see how the candles are being formed. Now let's change the time frame at the top here. Can you see that? So let's switch to 1 second so you can see the way the candles are being formed. Okay, we need to upgrade, and let's check 5 seconds. That is under upgrade, I guess. Okay, so all this we need to upgrade, but we're going to use Binance to confirm that. So we'll see the way the candles are being formed. It's very important. Let's go to 1 minute. Okay, so every 1 minute candles are being formed. You see that? Every 1 minute. This is the time frame for 1 minute. Can you see it? So to be able to move, and you will see the way another candle will form after 1 minute. Let's see. That's, as you see the candle moving, that's the force of demand and supply. That's the force. As can you see, people are buying, people are selling. So when they buy, it increases. When they sell, it decreases. Okay, so this red candle you're seeing here, can you see another candle has formed? Can you see? So when this red candle you're seeing here, it simply means the market ended with the sellers. So we have more sellers. You can see it. We have more sellers. So the next one, which is this, we have more buyers. Okay, the buyers they were able to end the trade. Then the next one that is still on, okay, we are having more sellers. So that's what the candle is forming. Okay, can you see that? Can you see that's the force of buy pressure? That's the buy pressure there. So the sellers are coming. So that is how it's being formed, and people are buying every minute, every seconds. Okay, that is how. Can you see that? Can you see the way the candle is forming? Yes. So buyers are taking over now. They are buying. As they are buying, it's going up. So let's still see if sellers will take over. Okay, that has ended. So that's another 1 minute already. Okay. Yes. I hope that is very clear. That is how we determine. That's how the candles are being formed. That's for 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute, and it makes a lot of sense, as we can see. So let's move to the next one, which is the tools, which we need just two tools we're going to be using here. We're going to be using the horizontal line. That is it. Horizontal line. So we're going to start it. Yes. Then we also need price range. So click here. Let me show you. So click here. That's where you need to click. For the horizontal line, you need to click here. For the horizontal line. Okay, so you won't be looking for it. So click. Then price. What we need is price range. This. Can you see that? Price range. Okay. So those two tools that we selected, they will come here. Okay, can you see? These are the two tools. That's it. You can move it. The screen is actually very flexible. Okay, the screen is very flexible. You can move the screen the way you like. Okay, if you want to drop a tool, okay, let me delete this first. Delete. Now let me quickly explain how these tools are being used on this board. Now when you click, it has been selected. Can you see the green? Can you see the blue dots crossing the whole screen? So you tap, you see, so it has dropped a circle. Now that circle, just drag it. Okay, just put your hand on it and drag. Can you see that? So if you drag down, it will be showing negative. This is -10. If you drag up, it will be showing positive. That's +15. Can you see it? Very flexible. You can drag around the screen. Okay, that's for price. That's how to use the price range. So let's delete. So select the screen. Then the tool itself is selected already. Can you see? It's selected. So click outside. Can you see? Then click inside the tool, which is the price range. Then it will show this horizontal box here. Here. Can you see it? This box. Okay, the box is also movable. So let's try to move it. Can you see it? Also movable. So that is how it's being used. Yes. So let's delete these two. Delete. Yes. So let's quickly move to our next one, which is determine our support and resistance line. Now to do that, we have to first identify the major lines. So let me increase the time frame because this is too fast. This is too fast. Let's go to 5 minutes. Okay, look at it. Is this okay for us? Okay, let's move to 15 minutes. You can use any time frame you want, anyone. So we first want to determine the support. Now support simply means if the market is coming from the top to down. So I'll be using the arrow. Let me check the arrow button. Yes, this is the arrow button. So I'll be using this as well. Okay, so it will add to this toolbar. So click on the arrow button. So just drop it. Then the market is coming from the top all the way down. Can you see that? Let's increase the pixel of the arrow so to be more visible. Can you see that? Okay, so here we can find our support line. Can you see it? Up to this level before the market picks up. So click on the horizontal line, then drop it, drag it down. Okay, let's also make this our horizontal line to be more bolder. Yes, can you see? So you can move it the way you like. So let's determine this. So if you want to determine your support and resistance line, you have to first identify the major ones. We still have the inner ones, but you have to first identify the major ones. So this is support. Okay, then the next one is resistance, the one at the top. Okay, drag at the top. Can you see that? So those are the major ones. So this is another one here that looks like major, but you can just add it. So can you see this here? Can you see this? Yes, that's another line there. So when we have another line here, can you see this? Yes. So how to determine that is where the candles, where they end and when they start. Okay, that's where you identify them. So if you go back, you can still see more. Can you see? If you click here, you can see more. Can you see the way they can, the way where the ends? So let me arrow it so you can see what I'm talking about. So here, can you see this? Yes. So it comes from bottom to the top, and there are some areas where the support and resistance, they will meet. Okay, they will meet at the same level. So here, this is coming like this. Can you see that? So if you can be able to determine all your lines, then you're good to go. Okay, so we've already selected all the major lines. So in between, you can still get all the inner support and resistance line. Okay, so that they can be more closer to each other, so they're not too far. So our margin calls are not too far. This is another one here. Okay, then this is another one here. Okay, that's it. See, it's forming already. So we can see another one here. There's another line here where the coins, where the candles are gathering. Can you see? There's another line here. Yes, let's go back a bit so I can see some lines at the top here. Can you see them? Can you see them? Yes. So we can see another one in between. So click. Can you see it? Let me confirm. Let's remove this. Delete. Okay. Okay, can you see it? We have this. That's a resistance line. So we can identify it. Yes. So let's put it here. Yes. So this is what we want to do. Can you see that? So if you can you see that, even checking the previous candles, you can see that the support and resistance line, they got there. They got to those levels where the candles are gathered. Yes. So can you see this? So you can also come here to determine more lines. Can you see it? Okay. Support on that one here. Yeah. So hold on. So let's continue. Yes, you can see more lines here. Can you see here? So you can draw as many as you want to, unlimited lines. You can see here. Okay, can you see that? You can also still come here. Here. Can you see that? Get more lines, get more lines. The more lines you can determine, the better it is for your trade, for you to determine your margin calls. Can you see? Can I identify that? Let's still go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go here. Yes. And let's go here. Can you see that? Sometimes the line can be very close to each other. Can you see here? So yes. So can you see another one here? Okay, just draw it, just play with it. because it's fun, really. It's fun. It's really fun to go back. As you're going back, you'll be seeing different lines that you can determine. Okay, you can see this. Just draw them out. Can you see that? Can you see that? So I'll draw another one on beneath. Okay, put it on here. Can you see that? Yes. So let's click on GRT. Okay, so I zoomed all the way down. Okay, so you just have to use your 2 fingers if you're on your mobile phone. Yes. So we first want to determine the up and down, which is the resistance and support. So let's quickly identify the major support and resistance lines. Okay, so we have this, then we also have this. These are the major. Okay, before we now begin to go inside, these are the major. Okay, it's touching here. Yes, then we have this. Okay, let's see. And we also have this. Okay, you can go all the way back. We have this. Can you see that? So if, as I've explained initially, if the market is going from the bottom to the top, okay, you will find your resistance level. Then when it's coming from the top to the bottom, you find your support. So we have this. So we are identifying this and this. Okay, there are some places where the support and resistance, they can meet on a line. It's very possible. Which is this already. You can see this. Can you see that? Then you can see it came all the way from the bottom to the top. Then from here, and you see from here up to here. Can you see that? We still have found some mini inside, but we're going to identify them now. Okay, and as you can see, we have from here to here, and you see from the top to the bottom. So let's identify more resistance and support lines. Okay, so let's put another one at the top, go all the way down. Okay, here, then we have another one here. Okay, then here, okay, we also have some more here again. Yes, so we have another one here. Yes, so let's check. Yes, we are on point. We are picking the right angles. Yes, we have here, and we also have here. Can you see that? So they are just easy. Just identify the support and resistance. Just identify them. That's all. When you identify them, then all your lines be looking good and ready to be used. So okay, we want to adjust this, bring down a bit so it can touch more lines. Yes, okay, let's go all the way down. Okay, beautiful. And let's see, I guess we still have one here. Yes, so this is the current price. So we're going to draw the margin calls, and let's see if we have more lines. Okay, yes, we do. Let's remove this, then put more lines here. Okay, you see it's touching already, and put another line here. Okay, you can see different support and resistance here. Okay, yes, so let's go all the way back. Okay, so we can now determine more lines. Let's see. Okay, you can see one here. Yes, then we still have one. So let's add another one there as well. Yes, so let's quickly determine our margin calls. So we have to use the price range to determine the margins. Okay, so let's draw this. This is the current price. This is the current price. So let's draw more. Okay, let's come all the way down. So let's adjust this as well. Okay, it's on point now, and let's draw more margins. Okay, 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 I will still have more. We have two more. Okay, yes, so let's just draw the last one. Yes, that is it. So let's quickly enter all this data into our RoyalQ. So how many margins do we have? We have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 margin calls. Then going ahead, you can still determine your take profit from here. Okay, from here, this one can see 1.4. That's our take profit. So you can go all the way up to 10%. But let's quickly enter the margin calls and let's see how that works. Okay, so let's go to our RoyalQ. Okay, so let's click on GRT. That's the coin we are entering the margin calls. Hold on. So let's refresh. Okay, so let's go to quantitative. Then let's type on GRT. Okay, we already have GRT trading already. Okay, let's just input that data, but we won't save it. Okay, let's enter data. Now here we have everything is on. This is on cycle, and here is on margin call. Then we also have strategy mode. Okay, so let's click on settings. So we have how many margin calls? 6 margin calls according to the signal. 6 margin call. Then our take profit is 1.4. That's our take profit. 1.4. Then position. Our position take profit 0.1. then buy in back 0.3. Then let's enter the margins according to what we've set already. So the first margin call is giving us 2.9 for the first margin call. 2.9. Then second one is giving us 2.6. Then the third one is giving us 1.8. 1.8. Then the other one is 1.7. 1.7. Then the sixth one, 1.4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I want to recount, but I guess we have about 7 margin calls. Let's be sure. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 2.9, 2.6, 1.8, 1.7, 1.4. Okay. 1.7, 1.4. So we have 6 margin calls. 1.4. Yeah, so we can now determine how much you want to use to trade this. Okay, it depends on you. So I will put 1, but you might probably not use this, might be more than this. But our first buy is still $10. Then here you can put 2, then 2. Okay, I'll just confirm. Yes, so that is how it is. Then you just save. That's how. So we've been able to enter our margin calls, and that is how you use the support and resistance line to determine your margin calls. So that will be it for this video. Don't forget, subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, thank you.